Baba's emphasis on Nam Smaran and the scriptures. In the Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 8, verse 6, Lord Shri Krishna states to Arjuna, O Arjuna, one who at the final moment gives up their body, remembering any idea whatsoever, certainly becomes the object of that idea, being absorbed in it by constant contemplation. There have been numerous examples we have heard on being the story of the king Bharata, who thought of a deer in the last moments and thereby was born as a deer. Baba, too, taught us the significance of this in every aspect. First, by us living a moral life free from the vices of lust, anger, and greed. The tale of Channabasappa and Veerabhadrappa, reference Sai Satcharita chapter 47, clearly illustrates the consequence of getting entangled in the vices, were reborn as a frog and a snake, as the tendencies of anger and aversion overcame them. So, this story, there is so much to learn from on what happens if you do not listen to Baba's teachings or take it lightly. Baba's constant emphasis on Nam Smaran was shown by his own example as well as numerous Leelas, including this Mantra Updesh to Lakshmi Bai Kapade. The aspect of Namasmaran is emphasized all the time for a very important reason. That being, if one does not think of God all the time, it is not going to be possible that at the time of death, whether sudden or slow, one will have the remembrance of God's name at that time. Therefore, the practice is emphasized. In addition, Baba emphasized the importance of reading holy scriptures or them being read during the sacred and important time of leaving the body. The Ram Vijaya, for example, was asked to be read by Vijay Anand Swami, who wanted to see his terminally ill mother, and second being of Baba having Vaze to read the Ram Vijaya to him prior to his own Mahasamadhi. I shall now narrate these Leelas as there is a lesson in it for all of us. There is the incredible Leela of Baba giving Mantrupdesh to Lakshmi Bai Kapade, and the mantra was Raja Ram, Raja Ram, Raja Ram. Now I will read the Leela. The Rinanabandik ties between Lakshmi Bai and Baba were unfathomable. In 1912, Lakshmi Bai came to Shirdi and stayed for 7 months, while her husband stayed for 4 months. Daily she prepared bhog for Baba, and only after Baba accepted Nevedya and partook of it did she have her meal. On March 14, 1912, she was rather late in bringing the Nevedya. Baba perceived her utter love and devotion, bent the rule a bit. The rule being of prohibiting females from entering the sanctum sanctorum after the curtains were drawn. He not only allowed Lakshmi Bai to come up with the platter, but also let her do Charan Seva. The incident is beautifully described in Sri Sai Satcharita, chapter 27. Baba eats the food eagerly, being indifferent to many a platter full of delicious savories and panch pakwan. Shama becomes curious about this and asks Baba, "Why this partiality?" Baba said, "Shama, how can I describe the excellence of this food?" Baba then described 4 of her previous births. Each birth had a strong bond of love and devotion towards him. Baba voraciously eats the food and belches, expressing his satiety. Lakshmibai then does Charan Seva. Baba, in turn, gently presses the hands that were massaging his feet. This is transference of Shaktipat. He told her softly to say Rajaram, 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 and this she did till the end of her life. This information was taken from Shirdi Diary written by G.S. Kapade. Then the Leela of Vijay Anand. A sannyasi from Madras named Vijay Anand started on a pilgrimage to Mansarovar. En route, hearing of Baba's fame, he halted at Shirdi. There he met one Som Devji Swami of Haridwar and inquired of him about the particulars of the Mansarovar trip. The Swami told him that the Sarovar was 500 miles above Gangotri and described to him the difficulties of the journey, that is, plenty of snow and the change of dialect every 50 kos, and the suspicious nature of the people of Bhutan who give a lot of trouble to the pilgrims on their way. Hearing this, the sannyasi was dejected and cancelled the trip. Then when he went to Baba and prostrated before him, Baba got enraged and said, "Drive out this useless sannyasi. His company is of no use." The sannyasi did not know Baba's nature. He felt discomforted, but sat there watching things that were going on. It was the morning darbar and the masjid was overcrowded. Baba was being worshipped in various ways. Some were washing his feet, some taking his teeth from his toe and drinking it heartily, and some touching their eyes with it. Some were applying sandal paste and other perfumes to his body, and all were doing these things forgetting the distinction of caste and creed. The Baba got enraged with him. He was filled with affection for Baba, and so he did not like to leave the place. He stayed in Shirdi for 2 days, when he got a letter from Madras stating that his mother was very ill. He felt very dejected and wanted to be by his mother's side, but he could not leave without Baba's permission. So he saw Baba with the letter in his hand and asked for permission to return home. The omniscient Baba, knowing the future, said to him, "If you so loved your mother, why did you take sannyasa? Fondness or attachment ill becomes the ochre garb. Go and sit quiet at the Vada. Wait with patience for a few days. In the Vada, there are many robbers. Bolt your doors and be very vigilant. The thieves will carry everything. Wealth and prosperity are transient, and the body is subject to decay and death. Knowing this, do your duty. Leave all attachments of the things of this world and the next. He who does this and surrenders himself to the feet of Hari will get free from all troubles and attain bliss. The Lord runs and helps him who remembers and meditates on him with love and affection. Your store of past merit is great, so you have come here. Now attend to what I say and realize the end of your life. Being desireless, begin from tomorrow to study the Bhagavad. Do 3 saptas, that is 3 readings during 3 weeks conscientiously. The Lord will be pleased with you and destroy your sorrows. Your illusions will vanish and you will get peace. Seeing that his end was approaching, Baba prescribed this remedy and made him read Ram Vijaya, which pleases the god of death. Next morning, after taking a bath and other purifying rites, he commenced to read the Bhagavad in a secluded part of Lendibag. He completed 2 readings and thereafter felt much exhausted. He returned to the Vada and stayed in his lodgings for 2 days, and on the third day he breathed his last on Fakir Bade Baba's lap. Baba asked the people to preserve his body for a day for good reason. The police afterwards came and, on making proper inquiries, gave permission for the disposal of the body. It was buried in a proper place with due rites. In this way, Baba helped the sannyasi and ensured him Sadgati. Next, Baba himself asks Vazay to read aloud the Ram Vijaya to him. This is chapter 43 of the Sri Sai Satcharita. When Baba knew that he would pass away soon, he ordered one Mr. Vazay to read the Ram Vijaya to him. Mr. Vazay read the book once in the week. Then Baba asked him to read the same again day and night, and he finished the second reading in 3 days. Thus 11 days passed. Then again he read it for 3 days, but was exhausted. So Baba let him go and kept himself quiet. He abided in his self and was waiting for the last moment. Baba took Mahasamadhi in 1918. Therefore, there are some important things for the serious devotee to ponder on and reflect upon. The first is, after knowing Baba's oneness with Lord Hanuman in the previous episode, it is important to also see the emphasis Baba gave to Ramanam and Rama Vijaya, which is no coincidence. Secondly, in our own lives, we have now seen with this pandemic the uncertainty and the fragility of one's existence. Thereby, one can postpone everything but the most important thing, that is, this sadhana, for we truly never know when the last moment may come for any of us. So don't postpone your sadhana. The constant remembrance of God's name and the reading of the scripture would give us a hope that in the last moments our minds are absorbed totally and one-pointedly at His lotus feet. Om Sai Ram.